In my 15 years of working in real estate, I've never experienced this before, and it has to deal with homeowners insurance. If you think any of this information is useful to you or to potentially selling or buying in the future, make sure you subscribe. And if you have any comments about your own experience with homeowners insurance, make sure you comment below. We'll definitely respond to every single one of those comments. All right, so check this out. 15 years of real estate. I've never seen this before, but it's really important. I was just working with an investor client. We were purchasing this under his 1031 exchange. We can talk about that tax strategy later, but we found the house that fit the criteria of what they're looking for out here in Northern Virginia, and found the house, put the offer in, seller accepted, have the home inspection. Home inspection came back just fine. You know, normal things, little things always show up, and that's their job to find those kind of things. So it's fine. So we're moving along towards settlement. My client, as you have to have homeowners insurance. So he called up his insurance agent that he always works with and talked to him. The insurance agent got back later in the day and told my clients that this property that we're under contract for had $130,000 water damage claim in the last year. Okay, that's a big deal. My client called me, we need more information. So we call the listing agent gets a hold of the seller comes back and starts shooting back some more information. Here was what was done, and it was done through their insurance company. So we started getting a lot of information that was helpful to understand the story of the house. Once we got to that point, well, before I tell you that, we actually extended our home inspection contingency period because we needed to gather more information. And the sellers were cooperating with us in this, and I thought that was really good and reasonable for them to do so that we could gather more information to make sure that everything was done properly, and then there's not going to be issues, especially since it's going to be an investment property. The investor's not going to be there. He wants to make sure that it's a good place for his tenants, and he doesn't have to worry about it. And if they wouldn't have given us the extra time, probably had to pull out of the deal. His insurance company asked for all this information to make sure that this is an insurable property. Few days later, after we had the extension, after we got more information from the seller about the different claims, pass all that over to his insurance company. Insurance company comes back and says, hey, great, good news. We are going to be able to insure this property under one important condition. In the next 30 days, you're going to have to fix these things that we requested off of the home inspection report. So that's a big deal. Not only did we have to tell them all the things that we find out about the house as far as the claim is concerned, they said, send us that home inspection report. I've never heard of that. Of an insurance agent asking for the home inspection report. So they take the home inspection report, they went through it with a fine-tooth comb to look at all the different things that may be a problem later on for water. So they say, good news, you've got this house, we can insure it, but one minor condition, in the next 30 days, all of these items that we have found in that home inspection report, we will need those fixed or repaired. I'm talking things like a corroded pipe. You know, corrosion means that there's a very small pinhole leak over time that has happened. So guess what? They want those fixed. There's only a few, but they call them out because the inspectors find those things. There was like a flashing thing, little things, mortar, any little places where there was a place in the brick on the outside that may have mortar missing. They wanted those all fixed. Why? Because those all seal from penetration of water. But this is amazing. I had never heard of an insurance agent going through a home inspection report and then telling the future homeowner, you got to get these done in the next 30 days. Now, fortunately, they were very minor things, and they're so minor that we have a good contractor that can go out there and punch this and just get this done probably in a day, and then let the homeowners insurance company know that it's been done. And I don't know what they need, so my client may have to provide receipts, I don't know, or proof of it being repaired. I'm sure they're going to need something like that. But that is just something that you need to know about when you are purchasing your home. So here's a recommendation. I know a lot of our clients, they'll get their house under contract and they'll just think, I just got to get homeowners insurance, so I'll just get it before closing. No, you need to go ahead and get your homeowners insurance policy set ASAP. Like maybe even on day one, after you're under contract, if you know this is a house, I know some people want to wait through the home inspection period. You might not want to do that. Make sure that the house is insurable, because if you're in that home inspection contingency period, you may be able to try to ask for more information or do additional inspections, call the contractors, whatever you need to do, you may be able to do that under that home inspection contingency period because of what they find on the homeowner's insurance review. So sellers, here's my tip. If you have done any type of claims in the last few years that could be questions for a potential buyer when they're under contract, when they get the homeowner insurance, just let's have a conversation. I have recommendations on how to deal with that, because it's not a material defect anymore. It's not. However, buyers would be concerned. The buyers, day one, get under contract and get your insurance set, get your policy set. You don't need to pay for it now. You just gotta get the binder set, and that lets your insurance agent find out anything that may be a concern to you as a future homeowner. All right, guys, I hope this is helpful. If you like what you hear, make sure you subscribe and comment below. I'd love to hear it. I would say this, we're gonna call this the homeowner insurance scare that was resolved. My client loves the house. They've already put it up for rent, and it's in a beautiful condition, and it's gonna be something that, as a homeowner or as an investor, that things were done right. Homeowner insurance, day one. Talk to you soon.